The Haunted Labubu Doll, a real horror documentary. They say every doll has a soul. But what happens when that soul doesn't belong to a child but to something darker? The Labubu doll, once just a cute collectible, has started to carry a reputation far more sinister. Whispers of crying at night, children talking to it as if it were alive, doors slamming when it's near. Is it just superstition? Or has the Labubu doll joined the ranks of the world's most cursed toys? Tonight, we uncover the true, terrifying side of the Labubu phenomenon. Stay with me, if you dare. In recent years, a strange doll called Labubu has exploded in popularity. Designed as part of the Monsters collection by Hong Kong artist Kazing Long, Labubu was never meant to be frightening. Its exaggerated teeth, wide grin, and almost mischievous eyes were intended to look quirky, creepy cute in a harmless way. But soon after its release, collectors began to report something else. Dolls moving positions on their own. Whispers in the middle of the night. Children who refused to sleep in rooms where Labubu was kept. And then came the darker stories. Stories that began circulating in forums, private Facebook groups, and TikTok videos. Stories where Labubu wasn't just weird, it was dangerous. To many, it became more than a designer toy. It became something like Annabelle, Robert the Doll, or Oku, objects that blurred the line between art and the supernatural. Tonight, we look at the most chilling cases, true accounts that show why some people have locked away or even destroyed their Labubu dolls. Case 1. The Child's Bedroom Encounter. Our first story takes place in Singapore, 2022. A family purchased a Labubu doll from a local collector's shop. Their 8-year-old daughter, Melissa, was enchanted by it. She insisted on keeping it on her bedside table. But within days, strange things began happening. At night, Melissa complained that the doll was watching her. She told her parents that the Labubu blinked when the lights went out. Her father dismissed it as imagination. Until one night, Melissa screamed so loudly that neighbors came running. Her parents found her pressed against the wall, pointing at the doll. It smiled wider, she sobbed. It moved its teeth. The father, skeptical, picked up the doll and locked in the closet. Hours later, in the middle of the night, they heard scratching. When they opened a door, the doll was on the floor. Melissa refused to sleep in her room again. The family eventually gave the doll away. But the couple who received it also claimed their child woke up screaming, saying the toy wasn't friendly. Case 2. The Collector's Curse. In Taiwan, 2021, a 32-year-old collector named Aaron bought one of the rarest Labubu editions. For him, it was an investment, but he soon regretted it. He reported that within weeks of bringing it home, he suffered intense nightmares. In every dream, the Labubu stood at the foot of his bed, grinning. One night, Aaron's girlfriend woke up to see him choking in his sleep. When she shook him awake, he gasped, claiming he dreamed that the doll was sitting on his chest, pressing down. But the most disturbing moment came when Aaron's security camera caught something strange. At 3:15 a.m., the footage showed the Labubu doll toppling forward off the shelf, without anyone near it. But instead of falling naturally, it seemed to step down, almost landing upright before collapsing. Aaron sold the doll weeks later. The buyer never responded again. Case 3. The Haunted Store. In Bangkok, Thailand, a toy store reported multiple complaints from staff after displaying Labubu dolls in their front showcase. Employees claimed the dolls shifted positions overnight. Security guards heard whispers in the aisles when the shop was empty. One night, a guard recorded something chilling on his phone. At 2 a.m., he filmed the dolls. And in the video, one Labubu's eyes seemed to glint red for a fraction of a second. The video leaked on TikTok, where it went viral. Skeptics said it was just a reflection, but staff members swore they didn't feel safe near the dolls. The shop eventually removed them from display. Case 4. The viral possession video. In Malaysia, 2023, a viral clip began circulating. It showed a young boy playing with a Labubu. At first, everything seemed normal until the child froze, staring at the doll. His mother, who was recording, asked what was wrong. The boy whispered, "He says he doesn't like you." The mother laughed nervously, but the boy's expression never changed. Then he dropped the doll and began screaming uncontrollably. Doctors said it was a panic attack, but the mother swore her child refused to enter the house again unless the doll was removed. The video sparked debates across Asia. Was it a hoax, or the first recorded case of Labubu influencing a child? Case 5. The burning that failed. Perhaps the most terrifying account came from Jakarta, Indonesia. A family claimed their Labubu doll brought constant misfortune, sickness, arguments, electrical failures. Believing it cursed, they decided to burn it. But as the flames consumed it, the family reported a piercing shriek echoing through the house, so loud it rattled the windows. The neighbors heard it too. When the fire died down, they swore the doll's face remained intact in the ashes, teeth grinning. Frightened, they buried the remains in their backyard. For months, they reported strange activity near the grave, wilted grass, dead birds, and children saying they heard toys laughing at night. So what makes Labubu different from other dolls? Experts point out several possibilities. Pareidolia, the doll's wide eyes and sharp teeth, may trigger fear instincts in humans, making people believe it's alive. Mass suggestion, the viral stories online may fuel collective paranoia. Occult belief. Some claim the artist accidentally designed Labubu based on a hungry spirit archetype in Asian folklore, beings that feed on fear. Comparisons have already been drawn. Annabelle, the Raggedy Ann doll, said to house a demonic spirit. Robert the doll, linked to misfortune and curses. Okiku, the Japanese doll whose hair allegedly grows on its own. Is Labubu the next in this chilling line? 3 things are certain. 1. The Labubu doll was meant to be cute, but for many, it's anything but. 2. Reports continue to surface of movements, voices, and misfortunes tied to it. 3. Whether it's psychology, fear, or something truly paranormal, Labubu has earned a reputation as one of the most unsettling modern dolls in the world. So now ask yourself, would you dare to keep one in your home? This was the haunted Labubu doll, told by the Boogeyman. If you want more real horror and chilling mysteries, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.